Hello. Today we're going to be looking at turning an SM57 into an omnidirectional microphone. I thought it was important to provide some context as to why I was doing this and how it worked in combination with the other mics I'd chosen on the drum kit. Wanted to record my Trixon kit. I just put new heads on it. That recording is going to be the overhead microphones, which I've used my Extinct Audio Valkyr, which sounds like this, which is positioned just above my left shoulder. And Mike, my binaural head, which is placed in front of the kick drum. And together, but I've also recorded some close mics, and I wanted to try something that I saw Steve Albini talking about with
bass drum. Two microphones. There's a batter side microphone, which is a small condenser microphone called a Countryman Isomax that was dangling down by the beater.
Which is putting a lavalier microphone. Is that how you say that? I never know how to pronounce that. You know, like a little kind of clip-on microphone. You hang it off the bass drum hoop, so it's next to the beater. Omnidirectional condenser. Now, all of my Omni condensers that I own, I don't really feel confident and comfortable with placing them as a close mic on a bass drum. So the obvious choice would be to use a dynamic microphone because you have no SPL on a dynamic microphone. So you can place them next to loud sources. I don't have an Omni dynamic mic, but I do have an SM57. And I know that pressure gradient microphones, if you block up the air, like cut with the microphone, it turns it into an Omni, which is why monitor engineers hate you doing it. Interjection from editing James here. I realised the irony of using an SM57 in a video, sort of that came from a Steve Albini technique, and that he was not a fan of that microphone. But it was what I had available, and so that's what I used. Okay, back to the video. Here is an SM57, and you can hear the proximity in my voice, the low frequency. It's what all of the podcast bros are loving. My tape, it becomes omnidirectional and that proximity disappears. Possibly sounds a bit shit. It's important that this is about context. So on the D112, I've got a little bit of, well, I say a little bit, a lot of corrective EQ. That microphone kind of wants to be within the drum, to be honest, but I just made new heads for it. That's not happening. So this is where we're at with the kick drum. I think it sounds like a decent enough kick drum. I found previously that with a kind of closed bass drum like this and having a microphone in front, I didn't quite get enough definition of the beater, which is why I thought of this Albini thing.
Bass drum.
And I thought of the Omni 57. You see where my brain is working? So the D112, without the EQ, it's okay. It's just a bit of that like 800, like dong 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 kind of thing happening. I don't love. So, and also like I beef up the low end. Who doesn't want low end? But you can hear that the kick, the attack is quite pillowy, and that will kind of get a bit lost. So I've added the Omni, which sounds like this. There's nothing on that. And that's just a blend to taste. So it's almost like I'm using the other microphone like an EQ. So if we let's solo them both together. Hear it coming in there. That's with everything. Anyway, it's fun. It's a fun little technique. Will I use it again? Yes. I actually really like this, and I will use it again. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe.